Boom, live again. Here we go. Telling everybody that we're getting another live happening. Starting to jump on now. Let's go, NFT champs. Hussein. Timmy. Naked Chef, boys, how are you?
Hey.
Hey.
How you
What's
doing?
going? I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Long time.
Yeah. What's been happening?
Well, Matt's just fucking finished training now with a few boys and just keeping fit, man, while Jeff's away and stuff. So yeah, just trying to stay ready, stay active.
Where's Jeff?
Bangkok.
Oh, yeah.
He's in
Who's he over
Thailand
there
getting
with?
ready with what's his name? Jackson Murray and Tyler Blizzard and stuff, and they're all getting ready for the upcoming fights and stuff. So yeah.
All right. So obviously, you heard about last night. We had Frosty on, three-time Australian champion, super lightweight, and there's been talks of yourself and him. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm calling out with respect, you know. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful or be a loudmouth or be anything that I'm not. I'm just trying to do what my dad did. He won an Australian title. I just want to do that. What my idols did. My dad, Jeff, all the greats had to clean out their backyard before they progress, and that's all I'm trying to do, bro. I'm just trying to get to the top and be the best person I can be. And whether it's Justin Frost or whoever it is, whoever has the belt, that's all that matters to me at this moment in time. There's nothing personal, nothing. Yeah, nothing. And I probably would like an 8-rounder before, as I've never gone 8 before, and if I could take on the guy that he just beat and beat him in more convincing fashion, which I know I will, me and Frosty can get on before the end of the year.
So Dean Thomas.
Yeah, Dean Thomas. They had a hard-fought decision, and I'm confident in my ability to probably stop these guys in the later rounds, and that's what I'm going to come and try my best to do.
All right. How'd you pull up after your last one?
It was good. I hurt my hand in the fight. It was no secret, and just now on the comeback trail, and overcoming adversity, being dropped, and that kind of stuff. I think it's a great learning curve for me, and yeah, I'll be better for it for sure.
How'd your hand pull up?
It's good, getting better now. Tendon damage and had an injury in my knuckle and my wrist, so slow and steady now. I had a bit of time off, time to evaluate myself, and time to eat a lot. And now it's time to get it all off. So now it's just time to get back to it, get back to what I'm good at, and I just can't wait.
Did the hand end up getting operated on?
Had surgery, yeah. Tendon damage, and better now. I'm punching.
How long ago was that?
6-7 weeks now. 6-7 weeks ago, and I think Evan's typing now. I think he just said to accept the request. Jeff wants to join.
Yeah, I just saw that too. So we're getting on. So yeah, and it came out of the surgery good. There he is, the ghost.
Hey, Jeff.
That hand of yours, bro, you gotta look after the house, mate.
Yeah,
keep it in the right place, mate. Keep it punching right in people's mouths.
How are you, champion?
Yeah, just at the airport, mate. We're just about to head back from Bangkok, so everything's been great, you know.
Yep. And how's Jackson Murray looking?
Everything's been going great.
Yeah, big heavyweight talent, that kid. He's good.
Here he is, the big heavyweight.
There he is. How you doing?
Hello.
There he is. So we were just talking to Huss because we had Frosty on last night. He's just got the Australian title at super lightweight. and he was mentioning that there could, that Haas possibly wanted to fight him, and he wanted to know. He was asking the question if it was a big fight. We were saying that it was a big fight, and then there was a bit of back and forth about if Haas, needs an 8-rounder beforehand or if he's ready now. And Haas has jumped on tonight to answer his side of those questions as well.
Hatch is ready.
Look, I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't know. We offered the 10 round of the Trent Gurdon for the vacant Australian title before Frosty won it. We were ready to go 10 rounds months ago, so going the distance is no problem. I've never met an unfit Jeff Fenech fighter. They'll go the distance any day of the week, and I'm ready whenever they are.
Hey, Hatch, you might have been unfit, but you're very privileged. Remember that.
Yeah, I've got the privilege too. So, yeah,
Very privileged.
if I don't train, at least I know I'm privileged to win, and I know they'll always get a decision. Always get a decision.
Anyway,
I think,
you guys know, hey, huge supporter of your show. I love your show. I love Before the Fight. Love all the guys you work with. We're just about to board the flight, guys. So, Hatch, man, we'll see you tomorrow. We get ready for training, mate. Get ready for some hard work. Look forward to seeing you guys. Bye, guys.
no worries. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Jackson. Thanks, boys.
See ya. See you, brother. So yeah, no disrespect to Frosty, no disrespect to no
one's.
That's all I want. I'm not going to come out here and talk rubbish. I know the last fight we got a bit carried away, but I never initiated any of that stuff, and I don't care to talk. I'll let my fist do the talking. I'll talk in there. I'll do my stuff.
Obviously, I'm not speaking for the entire boxing community, but everybody that I've spoken to, and especially when we've been doing Go Lives and when we've been talking to people in and out of interviews, no one's ever used the words disrespectful and Haas Hamdan and in the same sentence. Yeah. So you've always been conducting yourself well. Everyone's very excited to see your career. Everyone loves watching you fight. You're an exciting fighter. You've exploded onto the scene very quickly. You've done it very humbly. Even the knockdown wasn't. We haven't seen comments all over online and the internet saying that there might be chinks in the armor or anything like that. Everything's been really, really positive. Have you seen that yourself?
Yeah, no, it's nice having all these guys and supporting me and stuff. My dad kind of put a foot in the door for me, so I'm just trying to just do the best that I can, be the best person I can be, and I know a lot of people like watching me fight, and I don't want to take the easy routes. I've seen a lot of Aussie fighters, they go and they fight guys with 20 losses and celebrate and all this type of stuff. It's not something that I want to do. My dad took all the hardest fights and gave Australia wars, and win or lose, could hold his head up high no matter what. So I'm that type of fighter. I back myself against anyone at my weight, and I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to prove to the world in Australia and everyone what I'm made of and show everyone what I've got.
Mate, obviously there's a lot of, like you said, it's good to get that kind of support from the Australian public. That means that you're doing well across the board on the boxing scene, the boxing community's celebrating you, they're behind you, plus the fan base as well. Obviously your dad's throwing a love heart in the comment section now. There's nothing but, strong positive comments about him, so that's good. But hearing stuff like Jeff jumping on like that quickly just then, what's that mean to you?
It means the world. These guys are my idols. My dad, Jeff, all these guys. I was in Melbourne for the Cambosis fight. I had Danny Green speak to me, tell me how much of a good fight I had, and Mundine and all my idols, all the guys I grew up watching. I want to be just like all of them and do what they did and try to be even better. And it's with respect as well. And it's just it's real humbling seeing all this and being involved and a part of everything that I am. And for me to just be the fighter I am now, and it's exciting to see where I'm going to end up.
So has it just been between? Have you messaged Frosty? Can I ask or has there been something in a comment section?
I've always just let Jeff organise my stuff. I put a post out there congratulating Frost, and whether it was Frost, Dean Thomas, or whether it was a draw in the fight and the title remained vacant, whatever. Whoever's got it, it's no disrespect. It's nothing. So
no one's saying it is. So was it? So you did?
My dad won Australian title, Cambosis. All these guys that I look up to have won an Aussie title. So why can't I put my name up with the rest of them?
Mate, absolutely you can. So I'm just wondering how it started. So it started off the idea of this possible fight started from a post.
Like Minto and Frost.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, these guys are at the top of the food chain now in my weight division. And with respect, I do believe I can beat like these guys. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and just keep trying to fight guys I think I'm better than. I'm just going to try go for glory. You know, there's 5-0. I'm 5-0 at the moment, and winning an Australian title with the experience I've had is a big statement, and that's what I'm here to do, prove myself.
You obviously saw the fight between Minto and Frosty, but did you see the fight between Minto and I can't remember who he fought in Germany not long ago?
No, I didn't get to see that. Blake Minto.
But you saw Frosty Minto, yep.
Well, Frosty Minto was televised on Foxtel. I do believe all these fights should be televised, but it's slowly getting there. Slowly.
What did you think of that fight between Frosty and Minto?
Yeah, I thought they're both two good fighters. Frosty's skillful, and Minto's come forward and pressure, and I believe I have the style to mix it with these guys. So they're both great fighters. They're both very experienced and know what they're doing, and I'm just here to test myself. I'm not here to fuck spiders, and I'm not here to muck around. I'm here to test myself and just be the best I can be. And I do believe I can mix it with these guys.
Now, you're training at the moment. We've seen you doing you training clients as well at Lions Den, yeah?
Lionheart Fitness. It's named after my dad. It's a nice sick gym I got at home. It's my mate.
Yeah.
Drew that up for me, and just a nice little setup I have with the boys, and it's cool. Every Monday we have a mad session. Me and the boys here, and it's fun. It's mad having my own gym at home. It's pretty sick.
Caesar African, what an amazing performance he put in as well.
He's a beast. I've done hundreds of rounds with him. He's a excuse my French. He's a fucking animal.
We might I might bring him on as well. Now, Jeff said that to get ready for training tomorrow. Are you in camp or are you just staying busy?
So I was supposed to go to Bangkok with the boys, but my hand's busted. So I've stayed here. I'm running every day. I'm doing my box and my shadow box, and just started punching hard maybe last week. Just back tomorrow. Perfect timing for a fight in September, hopefully.
Fight in September, excellent, very good. So that's where you'd be aiming for. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to lock in an opponent for September, yeah.
And stuff. So yeah, September or thereabouts, and be ready to go. Ready to put on another show for you guys.
Mate, everyone's keen to see it. Everyone can't wait. What do you think of Brock Jarvis and Liam Paro?
No, we went overseas all together. It's funny.
I remember ringing you. At the same time.
Yeah, we were there. That's right. I was speaking. Yeah. And, they're both good guys, and I believe Brock will get the better of him. I think Brock's another level. Brock's work rate and fitness and all that is just a step above the rest in Australia, and I do think he's going to go on to do good things in world boxing.
Skinny Hussein, I'm at the gym. Well, you're not doing much, bud, are you? Let's be honest.
Why is he on the phone at the gym for?
Yeah, there you go. He says he's at the gym, righto, but he's watching us on a Go Live.
Hey, Skinny said I never went past 4 rounds yesterday. I've done a few 6 rounds. Come on, Skinny.
Mate, very good. So you finished the session today. The hands, it's going to be ready by...
Getting better.
He's at Macca's, Nader says. The hand will be ready by September. He loves... No, it's Hungry Jacks. He loves Hungry Jacks, he was saying.
I don't mind Hungry Jacks.
Sees Afghan, my reception shocking. I'm in the countryside. Next time you're on, I'll jump on for sure, Robbo. No worries at all. Mate,
he's at Macca's too. He might be at Macca's too, to the free Macca's Wi-Fi. That's why his reception shit.
Did you see the Wildfighter fight night the other night?
Yeah, I watched it.
What do you think of it?
He's an up-and-coming fucking good fighter. He's going to be very good. He's only young and his IQ is very good, and he's got power and speed and all of it, so he's a beast.
He says that. How'd you know, Huss?
I know you will, brother.
Mate, well, there's a couple of fights coming up this Wednesday night. What do you think of some of them? Zoo, Ben Horn. What do you think of that?
I think, respectfully, Zoo stops him early. Zoo's a beast. Nikita's a beast. I think he wins easy.
Garofoli, Hunter Ioane?
It's funny. If you asked me yesterday, I said Dara Foley. If you ask me today, I think something a bit different. I think Foley might come away with it. But speaking to Hunter, he told me today he's had the best camp ever, and he's looking confident and strong and stuff, and he's got power. So it should be exciting. Can't wait to watch it.
It'll be a good one. There's some good fights on that one.
There's shout out to Jackson Murray and Kate McLaren from Team Fenech. Just going to go represent, and hope they both come away with the win.
Yeah, Jackson's got Parinder Singh. Yeah.
Hope he comes away. This is looking good. He's he's a beast. So he'll come away, and hopefully Kate comes with her first win. And she's worked hard, and she's deserved of it. So all the best to both of them.
What's the obviously the gym's doing? What do we got here? Benny Ewan is the Jeff Fenech privilege real, mate. Don't worry about that one if you don't want to.
Go ask Gordon. Go ask your mate Ben.
Very good. Now, mate, obviously the culture in the gym must be very good. We've seen it go from strength to strength. You know, we've got yourself, Brock, Jackson, Mr. Entertainment, Jackie Brubaker, Kate McLaren. You know, what makes the gym so special?
Tyler Blizzard too, and there's all
Tyler Blizzard.
Good fighters, good stable. All of them can go on to do good things, and they'll be the best trainer in Australia, if not the world. And it's exciting times ahead for Team Fenech. Exciting times.
So you want to get one out in September? Do you want to try and get another one out before the end of the year or not?
Yeah, I want two fights. By the end of this year. I would have been fighting on Wednesday if it wasn't for this hand. So, 2 more, hopefully, and then I want to go overseas next year on a camp for a couple of months. Better myself, America, and I just want to go just go be the best. Yeah, go be the best I can be. Get 100% better. And I know my first trip, I was a different fighter from when I got there, and I just know the longer I stay there, the longer I'll get the best sparring and the best training and stuff. I back myself against all these guys. So I know DeCarlo just entered the live, and I just all respect to you guys. I love you guys, and I know he's good with Jeff and stuff. So just can't wait. Exciting times and exciting end to the year ahead.
So Alfie's just jumped on. So just to bring him up to speed, you'd love the opportunity to either fight Dean Thomas or Frosty if you got a chance.
I think I'll go Dean Thomas 8-rounder, and then win if it goes 8, and then we go for Frosty after, or whoever's got the Aussie belt, whoever has it.
That's fair enough, and that's coming off the back of the conversations we had with Frosty last night.
Yeah, and I like what he said. You know, he might say I'm not. What's it called? I'm not ready, or I've only had 5 fights, and for him, he's looking for big fights and stuff. But you know, I don't want to be one of those Aussie guys that fight people that are better than, and more losses and wins and all that type of stuff. I'm coming, and I want to take a risk. No risk, no reward, and I back myself against them all. So, Frosty just spoke. He just said sub boy. So, all respect to you, Frost. But you being in my position, I'm sure you do the same. Being a hungry young fighter, and you just want to better yourself.
Mate, he showed nothing but respect last night as well. So I think both you boys are both good boys.
He's a beast. He's a warhorse, and I've seen him have 3 wars with Waylon Lloyd, and he's a good fighter. So I'm just here to take the best. Yeah,
and that's good because it's it's pretty boxer versus pretty boxer. Let's be real. You know, Frosty's a tidy little boxer. He's a great little boxer, and yourself. That'd be a good fight.
That'd be good. Can't wait. And hopefully, he stays nice and healthy and safe and stuff, and has a 100% camp. So we've got no excuses, and we come in all guns blazing and give Australia a good fight.
Mate, absolutely would be a great fight. It'd be a great fight. And like I said, both boys making sure that their hands are looked after, they get a full camp, that they're nice and ready. Obviously, he's just come off the Dean Thomas fight, so Alfie now looks at what's next for him.
Yeah, let him rest up, let him heal up. I know how hard it is coming from a camp into the real world again, I guess. And enjoy some good food, enjoy some good times with your family, and then hopefully see you in November.
All right, mate. Well, we might let you go because you've done a horrible job on trying to make yourself look pretty after a sweat session. Yeah.
I think I need a shower. I need a shower and a feed, and that's me, bro. I'll go have a nice sleep and up early tomorrow running.
Mate, good on you. Do that.
Thanks, bro.
Bo Fenech says Haas stops him. Very good. I'm going to
Hey,
get you
bro.
off. I'm going to bring a few people on and let a few other people talk boxing as well. All right, Haas.
Thanks,
Thanks very
bro.
much for jumping
Legend.
on,
Thank you.
mate. I'm sure everyone's going to appreciate it. Nader, everybody. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
See you soon. See you, mate. Bye.
See you, mate. All right. Who wants to jump on? No worries, Nader. Happy to help, mate, as always. Good kid, Haas. And I thought Frosty was really good last night as well. So to have both those boys in a fight and handle themselves like professionals inside and outside of the ring is absolutely amazing. So I think where am I? I think Benjamin Hussein wanted to have a quick yarn. So I'll see if he's still there. I think he said he wanted to have a yarn. But either way, we can talk boxing with anybody who really wants to jump on. Might do a bit of a fan shout out, anything for the boys. I'll just see where Benny is now. Boom. See if he's there. Karim, you can jump on if you want and out your dad who says he's at the gym. He's not. We all know he's not. And NFTs, you boys wanted to jump on. So you can jump on too. Boom. So there we had it. We just had Haas on then talking about the possible nephew, talking about the possible fight with Frosty and how he would like that one. So you can jump on if you want. NFT, I've just requested you back on, so you can jump on if you want, mate. Boom. I'm sure Benny Hussein said that he wanted to talk boxing. Benny Hussein unavailable. Sure, he said he wanted to jump on over chat. Who do you guys want to see fight? Who do you want to see fight? Let's go. Boom. Boom. How you doing?
Oh, I got Alex, man, the new Australian champion, doing the strength conditioning stuff. I don't have
Yeah.
nothing to do with dumbbells, mate. I don't do dumbbells. I only do boxing. Freaking SNC, whatever they call it. Fuck. Who does that shit?
By my count, about 40 guys in your gym.
Yeah, right. It's want to punish them, that's all. It's all about punishment.
Punishment. How
How
good
you
was
been, mate?
Haas?
What's happening? So you been good?
I've been good, you?
Yeah, just in the gym, mate. It's one of them
How
nights.
good was how good was Haas?
Huss is always good.
Mm.
Huss was the worst kid I've ever met in my life until he was 3 years old. He was a menace, mate. Thank God he
Until he
changed.
was 3.
Oh, brother, he was the worst kid I've ever met in my life. Honestly, I've met some bad kids. He was terrible. I
At
felt
3
bad
years old.
until he was 3. He was a menace, mate. Wow. He was ADHD times 3, bro.
Mate, you giving 2-year-olds a hard time, you are?
Oh my God. He's not 2 no
How
more.
what'd you think about
Tell me. Get
what'd you think
Nader on.
about the band? What'd you think about the banter? Yeah, all right. Let's get Nader on.
Nader's the best, bro.
Do you reckon he knows how to?
Nah, he probably doesn't.
Oh, okay. What'd you think about the banter today between Dara and Hunter?
Yeah, Darren's very witty. He's always, you know. Hey.
Yeah.
Ah.
Look,
What's happening, man?
hey mate, welcome.
I'm here.
Hey,
Welcome to Instagram.
Hey, Rob, can I tell you a story? Can I say a story?
Yes.
Me and Nader were fighting on.
Here we go.
Mark Erickson had a show in '97 on the Gold Coast. So we got a room, me and Nader, two rooms. So I go in. And yeah, the rule first in bed's dressed, yeah? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I walked into a room, there was 2 singles in one room and a double in the other room. So I jumped in the double. And he goes,
I'm
mate,
bigger
get the
than
fuck
him.
out.
I'm
I want
bigger,
that room. I said, man, you can't have it. First, you know what we did? He ended up sharing a bed with me because he wouldn't, just say he's that stubborn. I wouldn't get out of the double. So he ended up, we left one room empty.
You're not getting the
And
double
both
bed.
of
I'm
us
not getting a
use
single
the double bed, bro.
to go half
Terrible. Terrible.
Nader, how good, mate? How are you? Good? Mate, we're doing really well. How good is how do you like the progression at the moment with Huss?
The way he's conducting himself, and just all of it all, man. The whole learning thing, training, Jeff, this whole thing with you guys, it's great. I'm happy.
Mate, I've got to share a story too. I take us back to the Contender Boxing Series, and yourself, Sonny Michelangelo, Joshy. You know, there was, and I remember you fought through Ramadan, Nader, and I thought it was just that's when I began. Like, I was already a fan, but just get to see you. The behind the scenes and how good that Contender series was, and to see you fight through the way you did, mate, I was so very impressed. It solidified it for me then.
I did play out for the camera a bit and turn it into it was what it was. That's it, So
You didn't turn it onto the camera. You're a bully, Nader. You've always been a bully, brother. It wasn't for the camera, mate.
Later, you can't get over the bed. I took your bed. What do you do about it, bro?
So you're a bully.
Oh, we'll get some Legends of League going here. We'll get the two of you in for an exhibition. How long do you reckon you'd last, Skin?
Nader. Nader's got a deadly jab, but I'm got a decent left rib, bro. I remember once I sparred him once. I hit him with a left rib, and he goes, "Hey, you fucking do that again, I'm gonna jab your head off." And I could never get in. I could never get in because Nader had this jab. He couldn't get through it.
Hey, you hit with a body shot, I'm gonna jab you. That's it. Full stop.
Yeah.
Nader, how good's Australian boxing at the moment? How good stuff like this where we can get on and have a yarn?
Group of young guys, all hungry fighters and good fighters, and the managers and trainers are doing a great job with them. They know how to take them now. Like, I think our generation kind of paved the way now where people know regional titles, how to get to world title, how to fight the top 10. It's exciting times, man. And then all the trainers are working together, promoters, managers are working together. You're getting the best fighters fighting the best fighters finally, which is great because that disappeared for a little while. So that's awesome. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, but Nader, are the coaches safe when Huss is fighting? Because you're a bit rowdy in that corner, right? You're attacking coaches.
Listen. You want to get in my son's face?
Bully.
You're gonna get dealt with. You know what I mean? Full stop. That goes to anybody. Thank you.
I ain't messing with
Thank you
Huss.
very much, bro.
I ain't mucking with Huss.
Nah, man, I'm just saying.
You can't muck around with us. How good's that? Now, obviously, apart from the obvious, apart from the bias, who else is a good young fighter that Nader Hamdan's keeping an eye out for?
Like he's got a whole bunch of guys at his gym. Mr. Hussein over here. Billy's got a whole bunch of good fighters there. Jeff's got, obviously Jeff's team, and obviously Angelo DeCarlo's got a whole bunch of guys up there, and mate, there's fighters everywhere. Angelo Hyder's got a whole bunch of fighters, and Danny Green's got a whole bunch of guys, and over Redfern. There's too many lists. It's exciting times. It's great fights, man. It's awesome.
Domestically, I don't think we've ever been stronger, and obviously internationally, we've now got 3 world champions.
Out there, man. It's great. And like I said, the fighters know, the managers and the trainers know how to get their fighters to places a lot quicker than back in our day. So it's great. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Nader, what do you think of the Jai Patai fight?
Tell Skinny what he thought of it. Skinny thinks he can take them both.
I don't think I'll be Jai no more, but I'll get Breeders, whatever his name is. I'll make weight for cruiserweight. I can make cruiserweight.
I can make cruiser.
I won't beat him, but I can make cruiserweight pretty comfortably. No, you can't.
You reckon he's heavyweight, Skin? You reckon he's heavyweight?
No, he's heavyweight.
Yeah, 91, 92.
You are.
But I still got the
At 92, you're heavyweight, brother.
Don't let me. No, I can't do that. I'm not allowed.
Here we go.
Show us.
I will not hear
Go,
anything.
go.
No,
Yeah.
not happening.
Go and
pull
show
up.
us.
Don't
Skinny, show me
don't
yours.
talk a
Show
good
me
Go,
game.
let's
yours.
see 'em.
Show us.
That's
I haven't got abs. I've got no abs. I'll send you an old photo
it.
from
That's it. That's it. That's
27.
what
Got
we're
one
getting.
ab. One ab.
That's it.
I've got a keg.
Funny.
Got a what is another good fight that you two boys want to say? You've been around the game since the dawn of time, the pair of yous.
Bruno and Sam.
Hey?
I want to see Bruno and Goodman.
Good
Mate,
fight.
you know,
What do you think of that,
I don't know much
Nader?
about those boys, so I can't say. But Skinny says that's one I want to see. That's one I want to see then.
There you go. There you go.
What do you like about that fight, Skin? Obviously Bruno and
Evenly matched. That's on. That's a fight you can't pick a winner. So if you told me who do you pick, I couldn't pick who's going to win that fight. That's honest truth. Pretty much every other fight you can sort of pick a winner, but that's a 50-50 fight all day.
yeah, well, Sam Goodman, a very, very pretty boxer, and Bruno loves to make a dogfight out of it. He can fight at about 3 different weight divisions. He loves to fight in close, and he obviously we saw what he did against Kai McKenzie in the last one, so that'd be a cracking
Most
fight.
love seeing the best fight the best, man. It's good. That's what I want to say.
What do you think?
The best Aussie fighter.
Well, speaking of the best versus the best, we've got Tim Tszyu versus Charlo. How big is that, boys?
Wow, bro, that's amazing. It's, kudos to Nader Limov and Tim Tszyu for getting themselves in a position where Charlo couldn't turn it down. Good on them, mate. It's going to be a rewarding payday, but Tim's there to win. He's not there to collect money. He's there to win. And you know what? I got more faith in Tim these days than I did a few years ago. To be honest.
Great opportunity for Tim, man. I think Tim can do it, man. I think so.
What do you think, Nader?
He's hungry. He's there. It's it. This is like a man, father and son, undisputed world champions. That's phenomenal. Wow. And you know what? It's not out of his reach. Tim's a very smart kid, and he's a smart young man. He's ready to go, man. He trains like a beast. So looking forward to him, man.
Obviously, we saw that Teofimo and George. We've recently seen Jai and Maris. For that to happen within the span of the last 18 months, that'd have to be the best 18 months in Australian boxing history.
The trainers and managers know how to do it all. I think, like I was saying before, our generation they were still learning this whole regional, had top 10 guys getting in there, getting the shots. Now they know how to do it. Now they've got the contacts. Now they're making it happen. The best, our boys are fighting the best and beating them. So it's great. It's awesome.
I honestly thought in our days, actually thought if someone fought for a world title, they were privileged. Like they got a chance to fight for a world title. Now we got blokes fighting for a world title with winnable chances. They're not there as an opponent no more. Back in our days, we went there as an opponent. That's the honest truth. We're always a 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Like Robbie Peden fighting Marquez, me fighting Larios, Nader fighting Mundine, like certain blokes. There was a lot of blokes. Ben Rabar, I love him on the do fighting Cotto and fighting Shambe Mitchell and that kind of thing. So
yeah, Danny Gill and Cotto, Katsitas and Marquez.
Yeah, Danny Gill done great stuff in Germany. Yeah, but Cotto was a bit too much for him. But that's what it was. We just wanted to fight for a world title. We never claimed that we were going to win a world title. Now fighters are saying they want to win a world title, not just fight for it.
Nader, what was your toughest fight?
Because I was never been so sore after a fight. I felt that fight for not 2 couple of days, about 3-4 weeks. I was that was sore head, sore ribs. We went toe to toe for 12 rounds, man. Tough fight. He can punch. He can punch, bro.
He can punch.
Punches that fight.
He can punch.
Wow. Yeah, he can punch.
I don't remember. I don't know that fight very well. Who won and when did it happen?
2000 something. It was just before he knocked out the world champion. I think 1 or 2 fights before. We fought and the referee stopped it with 15 seconds or 20 seconds to go in the 12th round for no reason. I already taken all the big shots, but we had a really, really good fight, really close fight, and they stopped it. I guess Not sure of the scorecards, but you know, it is what it is. Mate, he went on to do great things, so it's awesome.
We get the comment section. Al says Nader looks like
Yeah,
he's
I'm close,
30 years
boy. I'm
old
under
again.
8, man.
Is that one of your half
Thank you,
brothers
brother.
again?
No, thanks, very
Ahmed?
much. Much appreciated, bro. I'm
Ahmed,
back.
please, bro.
Okay, I'm 31, bro. Give me a break, man. What? What are you upset about?
You look 30. You look
How
like
about
you're
you? You look like you're 73.
54. You for real?
You're
You
73.
look
You
at
look like
what
you're
you
mid. Don't
did.
stop, brother. Hey, see that? That's the bed again. That's the bed.
Yeah, he
He's
died
upset
it a
He's
month
upset
ago.
about the bed.
A month
Your
ago, he
blood-
died the little
Can't
bit
get
of
out
the
that bed
front.
in Queensland. Look at him.
What was your hardest fight, Skin?
Yeah, well, and honestly, it was early on. It was a Filipino. Filipino I fought in my 8th fight. He sort of, you know, dropped me. He hurt me a couple of times. There's a big puncher, but it was early on in my career. So I'm not gonna say Pacquiao because in my last fight is the only fight ever that I felt completely useless. Honestly, I was actually praying on Pacquiao.
You hold a grudge like no man I've met before. His surname is Pacquiao. You call him Pacquiao just because you don't want to give him any credit.
And the
And you're
bed,
still
thank you.
sooking about Nader in that bed.
No comment.
Nader, mate.
You can't say nothing, brother.
I'll
You
come
can't
back to
say
fighting
about
one
the
day,
bed.
bro.
Yeah.
One day.
You know he died he died his beard a month ago,
Oh, they died
Nader.
yesterday.
You know he died that little bit at the front.
Back here, bugs. Trevor, how are you, sir? Be good. Have a safe trip. All right. Be safe. Look, boys, I'm not racist. I'm trying to white fella. See you, bro.
One.
See you, bro.
One.
Nah, there's a few. There's another. Yeah, look. There's another one.
Bullshit, brother.
See you, bro.
They got
Look
him.
at Neil.
They got him
Neil.
from the street. They got him from the street.
Come, brother.
Holding.
Come closer. They don't believe I train a white guy. Brother, what the hell's that? Look, they're another white guy. See? Look how white he is.
Yeah, confirmed that is very white.
Look at the mud.
Very white.
Look at that mud. They killed my life, these guys. Look at the mud.
Yeah, get out there, mob. Mob the
Motherfuckers.
floor, brother.
Oh, no. Bro.
Would you ever run a gym, Nader?
Nah. I don't know. I'm lazy.
Yeah, bro. That is built
No,
for
I'm
it.
lazy. I
How do
like
you
to just
built
drive,
for it,
drive
brother?
around and drop off coffee and pick up coffee and just say, I'm easy, man. I like to just go to cafes and drink coffee and sell coffees, and that's what I do.
Nice. Very good.
Thank
All right, boys. Well, I'll let you two go, and I'll bring on a couple of other fighters. But
Pleasure,
always
boys.
good.
Thanks for that,
Always a
man.
pleasure. Thanks for being
Jenny,
on.
have a good night. Have a good night,
Be
bud.
good night.
See you, bud.
All right. See you, boys. See you, bud. All right. Who else wants to jump on? How much fun was that little trip down history lane? We've always got Skinny on, but to have Nader on and have those two talking about who's going to win in a fight over the bed, you just don't get any better than that. Who else wants to jump on? I'm sure Benny Hussein said he wanted to jump on, or as Skinny calls him, Benny Husseini. Mikey, that was good. It was good. Who else do you want to see on? Who else do you want to see on? Oh, who we got here? Even if any of the fans want to jump on and have a yarn tonight, we can do that too. It's just going to be a quick one with Haas answering all the questions that happened with Frosty. If you want to jump on. Mundane, I'd love to. Don't think I'm not sure if he's even on Instagram anymore. Coco Smarring told me that he finished polishing his skin float. Is he even available? What's he does it come up as Hunter? There he is there. Or you want to see if he's there? Hardman. Yeah, he's always a fan favourite, isn't he? Mikey, what's doing?
Say, swear I'm on here. Tell everybody that I made it. I made it on the big stage. You know what, man? In my opinion, this before the fight thing, this is the pinnacle, man. pinnacle,
Mate, thank you.
pinnacle, of the domestic scene.
What have you been doing? You been getting in the gym or what? You been training?
Yeah, of course. I'm the coach's biggest headache. They can't get rid of me.
What's coming up for you? What's next for you?
I don't know. I'm just taking it step at a time. Next fight, whenever. But it's good because the guy that I'm training with, he'll make the decision for me. I just stay in, train, and whenever the time is ready to go, I just go.
Who are you training with at the moment?
I'm training with Brett Townsend. So, Tim Zhu's strength coach, Brett Townsend's upstairs from him. Yeah, I was training with the Kazis in that, but me working 2 jobs, I can't make the hours that they do. It's hard. So, yeah, I think the adult life's starting to get to me, eh?
Billy Limov got an ankle surgery coming up pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh, Karim Hussein's on. Bro, Skinny's so funny, man. I swear to God, that guy, I could listen to him and Nader talk all day.
Not bad, eh?
He's boxing BTS. That's Brett there. That's my coach.
Yeah. He's been sending a few things to us. We've been sharing it with him. Mate, who do you look up to in the game?
Me, who do I look up to in the game at the moment? I mean, you can't go wrong with the guys that are at the top, like, bloody Tim Zhu, Actually, a person I look up to is Brock Jarvis. I've shared the ring with him a few times. I fight him. He's a good bloke. I like him because, he's pretty humble. He's easy to talk to, and he can throw, man. Mad style. I like Brock Jarvis. Hus Hamdan as well. Hus is a beast. I see good things for him in the future. I look up. Luke Jackson. I look up to guys like Luke Jackson and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Jacko's a good one.
Definitely.
And how many fights have you had, Mikey?
I had 13. How many fights? 13. Yeah, 13 fights. 13 fights, 4 exos. So technically 17, but yeah, 4 were exhibitions. They fell through. That's the amateur game for you.
There you go. Look at
Mikey,
Billy
how are you,
Limov.
brother?
Good, thanks, Billy. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, brother. Good to see you.
Mate, I don't know if the glasses are on because they're blue light glasses, because you're getting old, or because you're actually trying to look distinguished.
I try to look smart when I get on here, talk to us. Try to do my part. No, I wear them when I drive. I was in the car earlier. They're my driving glasses. I tried to hide my large Coke earlier from the screen.
Geez, Hungry Jacks is dead set getting a pump tonight. They might have to be a sponsor soon. How's the ankle going? When's the operation?
Thursday. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw what happened or if you followed what happened. It was a full-on fight. We went out there, got knocked out early in the first round. He's a good boxer, old mate. Have you heard of him? What's his name? I don't know his name.
Someone said in the comments who wins, Jarvis or Paro.
He must have hit you real hard if you can't even remember your own opponent's name.
Cody Beacon, that was his name. You heard of him or not?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. I've only seen the highlights because there wasn't a stream of it. So I saw you drop him, I saw him, and I saw you fold back over your ankle. And I ran into Dr. James at the Jamie Meyer fight night.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen him. He was actually in the emergency when I went the next night. But yeah,
that's got to be good. Righto, Mikey. Who do you think wins, Paro or Jarvis?
My heart says Jarvis. I actually believe that Brock will win. To be honest, Brock's dangerous to anybody. I think Brock's dangerous to anybody at all weights, man. He's just a beast. Yeah, but it'd be a good fight, but real good fight because Paro is an absolute machine. I mean, he's not world ranked for no reason.
So after your 3-month recovery, Billy, you'll want the winner, won't you, of Paro Jarvis at whatever weight?
Yeah, whatever weight it's at. Yeah, I'll take him. I'll take any of them. Oh God, it's going to be a good fight, isn't it? It's just one you can't call. Man, it's
pretty
so
ballsy fight from both of them because they're both undefeated.
Good to see them doing it, to see this, it's just a fight you wouldn't think would happen, but it's just so good to see that, 2 Aussies. And I think that's what Aussie boxing needs ever since that fight was announced, and it got into my head that Aussies are going to start fighting Aussies. I mean, that's just what it needs, and that's what's going to get us on the map, I think.
How long are you going to be out for, you reckon? Have they said, or they don't know until after surgery?
Well, with everything, like the year's been written off. You know, if you put training into consideration, it's a good 3 months before I even get back onto my leg. Like, I did a good job. I snapped it pretty good. So, and I'm not going to,
Did you break
like
your
I
leg,
said,
bro?
this is goes. Yeah, I broke my ankle in my fight.
How the hell did that happen?
So this goes to everyone else, everyone watching, and all the young guys as well. Like, I don't know if you saw, I put a video up, and it's just how I roll, you know. Like, you can't let it get to you, you know, when these things happen, these injuries, and let it get to your head and start, you know, being negative. And it happened, you know. Like, I've been pretty lucky. I've never had any injuries. I've broke my hands. I've had a couple little breaks and that. But boxing for 15 years in a contact sport, you don't see many big injuries inside. You know, you don't really see it. So for me to do this and go into surgery, it's a pretty solid injury. But I signed up to it. I can't be upset. You just got to roll with it and see what happens, I guess. You know, like, I'm not sure how I'm going to come out. Who knows what's going to happen in this time. Like, I thought I was going to come out and have a real good win and get big fights. That's what I wanted. You know, I thought this was a fight that I'm going to show myself, and I'm going to get these big fights so I can start calling out your Hardmans and your Nikita Zoos, and that's what I wanted to do, but it didn't happen. So it's definitely, this is the back to the drawing board thing, definitely for me, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, mad, bro. Mad.
Yeah, and you've been with the boys at Allegiance now, yeah, for a while,
Yes,
with
I've been there.
Ozan and
You got Ozan Adam, who's having his
yeah.
just had his last fight, but he's having his next comeback in 2 months. So see what happens.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
No, mate, he will. He's had more comebacks than John Farnham.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. He can't.
That's a good one. I never heard that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start using
Mate,
And then we've
I'm
got,
surprised you even know who that is, Mikey.
Of course, I
one
know
guy
who
that
John Farnham is.
hasn't got much of airtime lately is Jason Cooper. Jason Nugget Cooper. I'm not sure if you heard of him. I used to train with him back at D-Bay. He's had 5 years off. He fought for an IBO world title back in 2015, I think it was, as a super bantamweight. And he's coming back, and let me tell you, he's coming back. You might not have heard of him too much. You know, back in the day, he was a little bit of a household name, but he's going to be back, and I really want to see him take on the big names. Who have we got in the super bantamweight around that division? There's lots of guys now coming through, so I want to see, and you're going to see him. You're going to see Jason Nugget Cooper. He's going to make a statement. He's going to come up very shortly within the next 6 months.
Yeah, mate.
Mikey,
Yo.
what's the Jonty face?
The Jonty face. Who said that?
Yeah. What is it, Jonty? Did I say that right? Mikey, put the Jonty face on.
Who said that? Oh, this guy. Nah, he's a smart. That's my smart ass mate, Ezra. He's as Islander as it gets. I don't even know. Ask Ezra. Ezra, what's the Jonty face, bro? I don't think Ezra knows. Sometimes this guy. You remember that one time I went live with you, Rob, and then freaking there was that guy that was sitting next to me in the passenger seat in the car?
Yeah.
That's Ezra. Smart ass.
Yeah.
Skinny's still watching the live. There's still a few people.
Yeah, Skinny would.
How'd Rob? What's his name? Benji go the other night? Oh, got a letter.
Oh my God.
Good fight. What happened? I didn't get this. I couldn't see through the video. Was it an injury or?
Yeah. Well, that's what he put it down to in the end. Yeah, he put it down that he's like a shoulder or something. But old mate started fast.
Yeah.
Old mate started real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the old God of War had to back himself, and he come out swinging. And once he landed one good one to the body, it's like he dislocated his shoulder. I think it was old mate's left shoulder. So as they were facing against the ropes, Mark's hit him with a left hook to the body, which has pulled his shoulder out.
Yeah. Yeah, because
and
we couldn't
stopped it
make
straight
that one
away.
happen. So I've just seen old Cyrus Perry in the comments commenting on it. He had his final fight, obviously, with Adam the other day, but he was telling me in a private message the other day that he'd love to take on God of War in a one more final fight, Cyrus Perry versus God of War Galadetta at 72 kilos. What do you think?
Yeah, oof.
Be huge. Be a good one. Jamie, put it on.
I don't know if I missed it earlier, but did you guys touch on the fights this week?
Yeah, we did. How good are they? Georgie Rose is in the comment section now. But yeah, look, the banter today, if you haven't seen the press conference that No Limits put up and Fox have put up as well, that Ben Damon orchestrated today for the fights that are coming up on Wednesday night, the headline being Nikita Tszyu and Ben Horn. There was some really solid banter today between Hunter, who we've been trying to get on, and Dara
That guy
Foley.
is funny. I like that guy, man.
Well,
He's
you'd pay just to hear like 5 minutes of that, wouldn't you?
It can sell a fight, that dude.
Everybody understood. Ben Damon didn't have to ask a question. George didn't jump in. Everybody basically pushed their microphones and just sat back, you know. As soon as it kicked off between the two of them, you knew you were in for about 5 minutes of entertainment. It was very, very good.
And you know,
What's our view on the main one?
Nikita versus Ben.
Yeah, what's your guys' view on that?
What's your view on it?
I think it's a good fight in terms of promotion. I think Ben Horn's a threat to anybody, like, because he's sort of awkward and whatever. But Nikita Tszyu's mad fighter. I rated that guy, man. He's mad, real good.
Billy.
But that's big respect to Horn for taking that too.
hopefully Ben shows up. Even if he half shows up, it's going to be a tricky fight. You know, he'd love to see it go the distance, and not be Nikita to come and blow him out, which I don't think is going to happen. I mean, you've seen Ben do distance with some good dudes. Who to do some distance with? Benny Kite,
Lachlan O'Shea and Ben Kite recently was his last one.
Very reputable Aussie boxers, you know. And Nikita's new to the game, so you'd think that Ben can go in there and show him something at least, you know. You obviously, when you hear these fights get put on, you expect walkthroughs, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I really hope not.
Look, Nikita's very, very powerful. He's a very exciting, very entertaining fighter. The way I kind of break it down with the boys last night was that this it'll definitely go at least 2 or 3. It won't. Well, it's not definitely going to. Who knows what the boxing gods end up, bringing forward. But you'd think because of the way Ben Horn is awkward, sometimes it makes him hard to hit because of that awkward style. And if Nikita starts at 150 miles an hour, like he has done recently, then that it could end up being a very in-close, half kind of messy for the first round or so. One of them could get caught in between then, or it might see that the water's calm through the second and third round, and then you might see something happen there. Ben Horn, by his own admission, saying that he has had a shorter camp, but like Glenn Rushton said, this is the amount of time that we had. These are the results that we want in this amount of time of camp. This is what we're aiming for. And he thinks that he's ticked enough boxes with his fighter to make this a very, very entertaining fight. Obviously, with the 2 surnames, it puts a lot of bums on seats. It's like Mikey said, very smart marketing on behalf of No Limit to put those 2 boys together. As you're going with the Nikita train, Glenn Jennings being his manager, this is very, very smart, very, very smart. You know, this is going to think about even the next 2 fights for Nikita. Say he wins, which he is heavy favourite for. Then they tuned in after his first 2 performances, 2 fights, 2 rounds of boxing. Let's be absolutely honest. Then this on the back of it, you've got the rest of the year. Everyone's going to want to tune into anything this kid's doing. I'm pretty sure Giroux's, just from Stay Fresh, has just done a 5-minute clip that just dropped tonight on the No Limit page. If you get a chance to have a look at that, phenomenal. He did it very much in the style that he did the Liam Wilson one, where you get to see a bit of behind the scenes stuff there. They've got Boris, the grandfather, in. They're talking about the traditions and the training ethics and methods and the mindset that goes from Kostya through to Tim, through to Nikita, And mate, some really good stuff there. He's a highlight reel on his own.
It
Yeah,
looks
hard.
like that video was filmed in a village in Russia, doesn't it? I think that's what makes the video. That's what makes it so good. Looks like it's filmed in a little cottage in Russia, doesn't it?
I haven't had the chance to check it out yet, but I'll check it out soon. I've only been
When
home
he's
for about
doing
an
his
hour.
hands,
I was
yeah,
doing
is that what
OT
you're
in the
talking?
gym.
Yeah.
You're doing
overtime.
OT,
I was on
OT in the
OT,
gym.
but
Mickey
this
OT.
time
OT.
it wasn't for myself. It was bloody. I got a few clients that I train here and there. Like it's like just a side hustle that I have.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what I mean.
Just a side hustle, I got.
Yeah.
How funny. Even Boxing BTS is laughing at that one. I'll
Is
try
he?
and get Hunter on again. Yeah. I've tried 3 times, so I don't know if he's got dodo reception or what's going on here. Let's see if I can invite him one more time. Because, yeah, that was very entertaining with him and Dara. Who do you think wins that fight, Bill?
Well, yes, Hunter's, he always puts on a fight. You'd think, seeing the way that Dara's talking and he's coming in hot, he's had this time off, you'd think he's going to come and put on a show, put on a statement, but Hunter's always brings a fight, So I think it's going to be similar to a Telford fight, hopefully, the Telford fight, and it's going to be a war, go the
Wasn't that-
rounds, and Foley might edge it, but love to see Hunter win. Love to see Hunter take it.
There you go. Mikey.
I don't know, man. I'm sitting on the fence with that one. I mean, Foley's a good boxer, and Hunter's just a threat to anybody, if you ask me. But all I'm saying is the boxing fans win that one because I'm a boxing fan before anything, so I want to sit down and watch that and enjoy it.
Again, great marketing. We always knew those 2 boys were going to have a great lead up. I'll chuck Timmy on because Timmy must be Hunter's biggest fan. But yeah, Hunter dropped. Who's he? He dropped Yui Dib in the first round. He dropped Jacob NG in the first round. So he's very dangerous in the first couple of rounds. You know how they say some fighters can age between fights? Timmy, you have dead set aged between go lives.
Mate, too stressful being a Hunter supporter. Mate, he puts me on a roller coaster, that boy.
What are you doing? He won't jump on. He won't get on.
He won't jump on. No good. Yeah, I think he's getting up to things that are probably, best for after the watershed, that, mate.
Well, he's got to cut weight. So, yeah, everyone can understand why.
Yeah.
Because he's always big. He missed weight against Yui Dib. Is he going to make weight for the Dara Foley fight?
Did he really miss weight against Yui Dib? I watched Yui fight on Saturday. I went to the fights on Saturday. Yeah, Yui just, absolutely outclassed the guy that he fought. I'm not too sure who he fought, but yeah, Yui's a mad fighter.
And Bilal fought too. Bilal Dib. He got the WBA back that they gave, that he previously had, and an IBF regional belt too, didn't he, Mikey?
Yeah. I didn't even realize how many body punch boys were fighting, but I went first and foremost to go watch Alex because I'm good mates with Alex. Then he put on a good performance, man. And the guy he fought wasn't no slouch either. He fought a guy that's only lost to guys on the top level. So, yeah, Alex.
Lockie Higgins. And Lockie Higgins' last fight was Ben Marnie.
Yeah.
In Melbourne.
Well,
4 months ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Alex performed really well. I'm proud of him, mate.
that was going to be a call out if I got the win, but I can't afford to be calling him out now, coming off a loss. But that was one on the sights, for the Aussie title. So if you talk to him, tell him I want to beat him up.
Alex.
Yeah, good on him. Yeah, he's been in the game. It's good to see him get a title. Want to see where that middleweight Aussie title goes next. Yeah.
BTS is Terry Nicholas. Oh yeah. So Terry,
Yeah,
and
he
then
drew
before
with
that
Terry
it would have been.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
and
lost
before.
to Ben Money twice, and he drew with Terry Nicholas.
Yeah.
That was a fight,
there we
wasn't
go.
it? Look, Bubba Higgins versus Terry Nicholas. That was a fight.
Good
Yeah.
fight. So what are you doing, Timmy?
Not a lot, mate. I'm just getting hyped up for the fight card on Wednesday. Looking forward to it. Support my man.
What's
Hunter.
exciting? What's exciting on that one for you?
Mate, I'm looking forward to seeing Sammy Goodman going to work. I reckon he's going to put on a show. I reckon
Sam
that's going to
Goodman,
be a
mad
solid fight. Yeah.
He's real
Beautiful
good.
boxer.
Hey, what's
He's
called?
real
Before
good.
I say anything else, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Mate, always.
but yeah, shout out to
All right,
everybody.
I'll get rid of you.
Shout out to Boxing BTS, Dave, and Powerbox. Powerbox is on now, my sponsor. So yeah, thanks for having me
Bryce,
on. I
legend.
appreciate it. See you
Later,
guys.
Mikey.
Mate,
Guys,
always
take care.
Mikey. Always
Take care,
Mikey. Good kid. Oh, mate. Yeah, so there we have it, boys. So yeah, oh, mates, who's Hunter training with? Timmy, who's Hunter training with?
He's fighting out a Beast in Melbourne, Beast Gym. So I don't know who the main coach is there, but he's been there for his last few fights. But he's been a bit up and down because he hasn't really been having full camps. So this is the first fight he's had in probably 18 months where he's actually had a full dedicated camp. He was sort of doing it basically part-time. So I think you'll see a very different Hunter in this one. He's looking very, very sharp and he's shredded. So he's pretty into it.
Wasn't he with Emmanuel Carlos?
He was a while ago. I don't think he's been training with him for a little while. You'd have to ask Hunter, but I don't think he's trained with him for a while now.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Yeah, right. All right, very good. Well, there's a lot coming on. What do you think, Billy, about Tim Tszyu and Charlo?
Man, I think he's going to be ready. Like, this is one thing I always said about Tim. Even Nikita coming through, like, even watching Tim step up from his first fight, you know, because I think I went pro just a few months before him. So I got offered to fight Tim, I think, in his second fight. Didn't go through, but even just watch him go through the opponents, you cannot beat. Like, I think Tim Tszyu is who he is because of he's been there. He's lived that life his whole life, and that's all he knows. He's been there at the world title fights. He's been there with his dad in Vegas when he was a boy, and no one in Australia has done that. And that's the difference. I think him being there, him seeing it, him living it and breathing it, and he's going to step up to the plate just like he's done in every single one of his fights. He's going to do the same thing, I believe. I really hope he does. And I think the same thing's with Nikita. He's going to breeze through. It's because you see they're living something that not many other Aussie boxers get to see in their whole lifetime, you know? So hopefully we do see like some big things from those two boys, especially Tim now he's experienced, and hopefully he puts on a good fight and comes home with the belts.
Very good. Righto, boys. Well, we might knock it on the head there. Bill, all the best with your operation, mate. We can't wait to see you back again. And if you are laid up a bit, we'll do a few more of these with you, mate, to keep you sane. Because you're not in the coffee shop at the moment either, or are you?
Well, no, I can't, you know, I mean, because I can't drive, so I'm just stuck at home. So it's a bit shit. I just opened a new shop 2 weeks ago, so it was sort of needing me to be there, you know, be the face of it, but it's all good. I've got my little sisters there helping me out, so that's all right. A couple more weeks at home, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get back in there and get a bit of work.
And do you make a good coffee or what?
Mate, you obviously don't really talk to too many people around town. I'm the man.
You're the man?
That's all I know. Coffee and boxing, that's my things.
Good to hear. All right, Timmy, and we can't wait to see the weigh-in tomorrow with Dara Foley and Hunter Ioane. We'll probably talk again there.
Absolutely.
Get Billy to stop telling stories, Cyrus Perry. All right, guys, we'll talk to you all again soon.
Thanks,
Good
James.
stuff. See you, boys.
See you, boys.